Gamers, the banners are revealed. I'm way behind. I understand that. I'm like a day late, but I've had a lot of stuff going on in my personal life. Don't want to get into it, but I've been busy. I've been distracted. Baby's good. Wife's good. It's all good. We'll leave it at that. But the Mist Splitter and the Unforged, and then a whole bunch of Favonius items. This one's tough. The Favonius items, let's start with the 4 stars. The Favonius items have actually gained more value recently than maybe they did in the past. Everyone locks, like the Sacrificial Sword, the Rust, the Widsith, some of these other weapons. And the Favonius is like the ugly stepchild that no one loves. But the thing about the Favonius items is they allow generation of energy for your team, and they can completely fix some team comps that are low on energy. They can actually work very good. But should you be prioritizing hunting them? I'm not so sure about that, because there's other great options. There's the sacrificial weapons, there's more damage-focused items, and, even in the case of the book, there's always the Thrilling Tales. Thrilling Tales is an insanely good damage-boosting, team comp weapon. And then they've got the Bell. And the Bell is the worst weapon in the game. No one can use it. No one scales with it. If someone does one day, it actually could be cracked. HP scaling, it's got a crazy damage boosting shield thingy. But until that day happens, nothing. Gamers, do you not know about Razor Gold? If you're not using Razor Gold by now, you must be living under a rock. Razor Gold is a digital wallet that works with a ton of different games and websites that lets you earn free stuff. That's right, free! If you're topping up and getting Genesis crystals in Genshin Impact, if you use your Razor Gold wallet, you can get Razor Silver and trade it in for free stuff. After saving up some Razor Silver, you can trade it in for a multitude of wicked things. So if you're going to be spending online, you might as well be using Razor Gold. Click the link down below to get started with Razor Gold today, and make sure to use code MTASH10 to get a 10% rebate in the US and Canada. That's incredible. 10% rebate? Are you kidding me? Thank you so much, Razor Gold, for sponsoring this video, and let's get back into the content. But here is my issue. Gamers, how many times have I said it? 1 time, 2 times, 5 times? Weapon banners are bait! If you are hunting down the Mist Splitter and you get unforged, you are going to uninstall the game. This should be called the uninstaller, because if you go to pity and at the end of that pity it's the unforged, and you say, well, let's just try one more time, and you go to pity again and it's the goddamn unforged again, you are going to rage quit. Again, for context, if you are someone that's thinking, I'm going to spend a couple of dollars, this could be $300. $300 for one weapon in a game with no end game. Don't be dumb, okay? It will be back one day, and it might be with a better weapon. Don't blow your load here. Hunting down the Mist Splitter for your Ayaka, there's other weapons that are available. The craftable weapon that you can get in Inazuma is pretty good. This thing is a spooky, spooky banner. I don't see a lot of redeeming qualities here. There's no cracked special weapon on here that it's like, ooh, that 4-star could be nice. I would skip this banner. But what about Ayaka's banner? I'm looking at this thing, and some people might be excited. But for how good Ayaka is, and how bad some people want her, I feel a little bit let down by the 4 stars, because you're going to get a bunch of 4 stars along the way. That being said, if you're like me, someone who has wished on all the meta banners, I've been playing for a year and a half, I got all the meta stuff, I got my Bennett's, I got my Kujo Saras and my Xingqius. I don't really care about the 4 stars. So, in my situation, and maybe like your situations, you don't care. Getting an extra Rosario or a Sayu or a Razor is just a constellation. or it's just some star glitter, whatever. But if you're a new player, a brand new player, Ayaka is arguably one of the best 5-star DPS in the game. But the 4 stars are a little bit average. Sayu does not see a lot of play. She sees almost 0 play other than exploration. Rosaria actually has some potential. She can be in quite a few different cryo comps and freeze comps, and I actually like her quite a bit. And if you get the constellation, she gets pretty cracked. And again, Razor, he might not be the best thing ever, but you could use him as a second DPS in your Spy Abyss team if you're a new player. He's not bad, and it's the first time he's been on a banner since, I think, Kazuha? The thing is you look at this banner, and you don't see Shincho, you don't see Shangling, you don't see Fischl, you don't see Bennett, you don't see any of these, like, super meta characters. But at the end of the day, you will get those characters. You will get a lot of those characters. If you play this game long-term, you'll get to a point like myself where I don't care. If I wanted Ayaka, I would just get her, and I just close my eyes to whatever I get. For me, I am still skipping Ayaka. I don't really have a sword that will work with her, and I don't particularly love her playstyle. I also have a Ganyu. For me, I like to spread out my elements. I've already got a good cryo, so I don't have to worry about that, you know, as a main DPS. But Ayaka is bursty. Hits really hard. She's amazing. If you get her, she will carry your account. And who's to say you don't get some weapons and some other 4 stars that aren't on the banner? You're not guaranteed to get those 3. You might get some other people. So, you know, I'm not going to say skip, but this isn't the best banner there's ever been. She does trump a lot of DPS units, though. Like, she truly is number 1 or number 2 for DPS. Maybe number 3. It depends who you ask. It depends the playstyle you like. Depends what weapons you have. But just be careful, because you're going to get Ayaka. You're going to use her. You're going to like her and be like, I'm going to get her weapon. And then you're going to wish on the weapon banner and you're going to cry. I'm telling you, you are going to get crushed. You're going to get punished. You're going to hate it. So just be very, very careful. I'm going to be saving myself. I'm looking at these banners, and I've got the event, Abyss, stream, daily stuff. I'm trying to save because I don't know what comes next. We know that Yelan is coming, but is Dendro on the way? I don't know. And I want to be ready in case it does happen. I feel like my account is pretty set in stone. And at this point, I pretty much just want Archons or something that really brings something new to the table. A crazy fun Pyro DPS to replace D-Luke, maybe. I don't know what I'm going to do. Bro, I'm so bored right now. I'm considering, hear me out, I'm considering C6ing Bennett and triple crowning him and using him as a fire DPS just for the memes. I'm serious. I need something to do. And, you know, these characters, they're not enough for me right now. I see them and I'm like a little bit hyped, but I know that they're not going to change anything for me. I can already beat the Abyss with everything that I've got. And so I think that I'm a little bit jaded in the way I look at some of these banners and all that. But if you're a new player, grab a couple elements, grab a couple characters that look fun, and go to town. Because I promise you, once you build them, you will be able to beat everything in the game. And that's the way I view it. That's the way I see it. Don't have much more to say. Good luck on your wishes. I hope the best. I hope you get all the characters you want. Maybe you get a whole bunch of Rosaria, and she is crazy. If you get a C4, oh, if you get C6, oh, so good. She can be crazy. You can even put them together, and she can battery for Ayaka. There's potential. If you get the Favonius Lance, shut up, Raid Shadow Legends, go away. If you get the Favonius Lance, you can be a battery. You can give crit rate to Ayaka. There's a lot of stuff you can do. So don't let me sway you. And that's it. Anything else? Nothing else. There's some events coming. We know this. This one actually looks kind of cool. The weapons. There's not much more to say. We're just waiting for more content. The Chasm feels like it came and went, and I'm already beat it. Like, I already feel like I beat everything. I think we're in a lull. I think we're in the filler pack. Like, even the Chasm, I don't know why. I feel like the chasm, it's like quests and chests just aren't doing it anymore. And like every weapon banner and character banner that comes and goes, I'm just like, okay, there's another one. But I'm craving a live stream where they really, really show off something about the future. Something changing, something to get us excited again. But I'll be waiting for then. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon. Make sure to check out Razor Gold down below, links down below. That's it. Bye-bye.